Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are bringing you a very, very exciting video today, and I say we because it is a living room DIY project, which means I have roped Connor in, so he is going to be helping me with what we are getting on with today. So, for the longest time, you guys must have been fed up of hearing me go on and on and on about how I am not happy with the tones we've got in our living room. I've never been happy with the kind of, I say feature wall. It's never really been a feature wall that we've got our big mirror in our living room and our TV on, because it's just been painted. It's never quite been right. It's never quite been the right color. And for the longest time, we have wanted to panel it. So I am so excited to say that I am working with NATUREWALL on this video, who have very, very kindly sent us their easy, ready to install wall panels to put on our new feature wall in the living room. And I am so excited to get going with this. If you haven't heard of NATUREWALL before, they are basically the largest SlatWall manufacturer in the UK, and effectively they provide ready to go, ready to install wall panels, which you can use for a variety of different purposes. Obviously we're putting them in our living room today, but having a look through their socials, I've seen people use them in bathrooms, I've seen people use them on the ceilings, I've seen people use them in their kitchens, their bedrooms, all sorts, and they have got a huge variety of different products. So in terms of the tones you're looking for, you can go for full height, which is what we've done, you can go for kind of the midway ones. There's so many different options on their website. So obviously I will leave a link down below to the ones that we have gone for in case you're looking for something very, very similar. But the ones, sorry, I'm just reading it off my confirmation. The ones we have gone for are the SlatWall Acoustic Natural Oak Black Felted Natural Core panels. So I'll leave them linked down below. But basically, when you go on their website, there's, as I say, a huge selection of different panels you can go from. And they have a little handy calculator on there. So effectively, we just measured our wall, put the dimensions into this calculator, and it basically tells you how many panels you need, because obviously they offer them at all different heights. They offer some of them in different widths, and some of them you need to cut down. Some of them will be the perfect fit. So it just gives you your options, which makes the whole thing super straightforward. But what I feel like I should do is just show you what we're working with now. I know a lot of you will have obviously seen this wall in my living room, but I just want to show you it for one more time so you know exactly what it looks like. And then of course we will show you the install, the after, and guys, I'm just so excited. So this is what this area of our living room looks like now. This is the wall we are going to go for. We're going to keep the other walls white. I really like the idea of having a real focal feature wall over there. And I've been looking and trying really hard to find the right sort of wood that matches this unit, because we don't want to get rid of this, but you can obviously get samples from NATUREWALL as well. So if you want to get a couple of samples and try them out against any furniture or anything you've got at the moment, then that probably does make sense. But yeah, this is the wall we're paneling. These are the panels. So for our size, we are going for full length and the whole way across this wall. We needed 6 panels. So they kind of come in 2 panels a box, and you can either glue or nail them to the wall. So we decided to go for, well, what we thought was the easy option, or easier option. So we've gone for the glue. And again, you can get this all on the website. So you can get the whole lot on there, and it's super duper easy. But before we get going, of course, we are going to need to move all of this out. So I'm just going to go and get Connor. We're going to get all of this taken out. Of course, I'm going to hoover and dust behind there because it's me. And I hate the thought of trapping any dust behind the panels. So we are going to, yeah, let's get that all pulled out, and then I will show you us unboxing the panels. Excited to see the colour of these for the first time. Ooh, they're much lighter than I thought.
Very light.
Oh, I love the colour. Oh, that's perfect, because it's much lighter than our coffee table, which is what we wanted. Oh, that's perfect. So the panels that we've gone for are just slightly taller than the wall we've got. You can get them in lots of different heights. This was like the closest match, but it's just a little bit too tall. So apparently it's super easy just to measure it, obviously put it on the panel and then just cut it off. So, okay, right, let's get the measurement then. So our ceiling, we're going to actually go to our skirting board Some people, you obviously can take the skirting board off. To be honest, we're not going to, but you can. Right, are we doing this in centimetres?
Yeah.
Okay, it's 225 and 2 millimetres, so I reckon we go 225. Yeah? Yeah. So, we're just gonna measure it out on this panel. Okay, so 225 is the measurement we need to go for. Oh, Con, I'm gonna need you to hold the end, it moves. So.
Is that straight?
Yeah. Okay, does that look straight to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is our little cutting station outside. It's super windy, so hopefully you can hear me. Right. Right, we're just gonna check how that's looking. No, we've just cut it and then we just sanded off the edge just to make sure it was really smooth. Yes, and...
Is the bottom alright?
Yeah, looking good. So we are just now gluing the back of the panel, and supposedly you just then hold this up against the wall for it to set for a few moments and you are good to move on to the next one. So let's hope it's as easy as that. Do you want me to do anything or am I in the way? Moment of truth, are we letting go?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Yay, it's staying! Guide on how much glue or nails you will need to be able to do this. So you can just put in there again how many panels and it will tell you exactly how much you need. But the rough guide they give you is it's about half a tub of glue per panel, so you can be quite liberal with it. So if I can lift this panel and fit this panel, then the rule is that everyone can, I'm sure. So let's see if I can get this on. Okay, on top of the skirting. Okay.
Kick it up in the left hand side.
Left hand side?
Yeah, foot under it.
How's that? See? Seamless, you can't even tell where the end is. Okay, so what we're doing right now is, one of the reasons that actually I didn't want to do this panelling was because we've got this socket here, which we don't use. It's like not a socket, it's like one of those, you know. But we're going to have to cut round it because we spoke to our electrician friend and he was basically like, cut round it and put the faceplate back on to make sure it's safe. So the way we're going to do it is we're just going to mark roughly where the socket is and then we can cut it out with, what's that cutting thing we're using called?
Jigsaw.
A jigsaw. Right, so... Right,
do it a little bit higher than what the actual socket plate is because you're going to need room around it.
Okay, so is this bigger than the hole?
Pardon?
Is this slightly bigger than the hole?
No, but we need a little bit more room because otherwise how are you going to put the faceplate in?
Okay. Also, apologies if the lighting's all gone a bit funny, guys, just because we had to turn the electrics off because obviously we were fiddling. Well, Connor was fiddling with the socket. So can I just show them, Con?
Can you just nick it down the back? Yeah.
What we've done on the faceplate is just mark on the pencil where we need, so this side effectively is under the panelling right now, so we need to cut that bit off the panelling. So how are we going to mark that on?
Well, line it up with all the lines. So.
Okay. Is that straight?
Where's the line there? Is it up?
Yeah, dead straight, yeah. And then do you want me to draw around it?
Yeah.
Okay, mind your fingers. So here we have it, guys. I don't know how these slats are going to show up on the camera. I don't think it's going to like it, so maybe I should come a bit closer. But the one thing I absolutely love is that you genuinely cannot see any of the joins anywhere. And also, this is just slotted back in seamlessly. So if you're worried about having to cut round sockets or anything, please don't be. It is very, very straightforward. But yeah, you can't see any of the seams, nothing like that. It has gone on so smoothly. So this is the end that sort of, the top end is the one we use that sort of came pre-cut, if that makes sense. And these bottom bits are the ones that we cut using the jigsaw and sandpaper. And again, honestly, it's super easy. You can see how straight they've come out. If we can do it, then I promise you that anyone else probably can. So I'm just now excited to give this a bit of a hoover and a clean in here, get everything put back to where it should be, because this side of the living room is not looking so good. And then I will show you the complete finished product. So we have now got all the furniture back in place, just apart from the mirror. The only thing with this mirror is it is super duper heavy. I think it's like 40 something kg. So we need a specific type of bracket to hang it on the wall. So that will go up over the next few days, but here we go. I just feel like the tones work so, so well. The TV unit here does not match the wood, which is perfect. I wanted it to be so that it didn't match, but it wasn't like a clash. And I'm so, so pleased that it has worked really, really well with the TV unit. Ties in nicely with our light because, you know, we could change that, but I didn't particularly want to. I quite like that light, so it ties in really, really nicely. The other thing we both said is we are feeling like it's making this end of the living room feel a little bit wider, because obviously this is our narrower end of the living room. So if it's making it feel a little bit wider, then that's definitely a bonus. The only other thing I want to finish up here, obviously apart from adding on the mirror, oh, look how horrible it is, guys. Honestly, look at the miserable weather. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. The only other thing I want to add, you know, one of those like over the top picture lights? I think that would look quite cute in that corner, just to make that a little bit lighter. But yeah, there we go. So there we have it, paneling complete. I am so, so happy with the outcome. And do you want to know the best part is? Connor and I did this together and we didn't fall out. And if for any other couple out there, you will know that completing any form of DIY project and not having a falling out between the two of you is literally just impossible. So I'm very, very pleased with that as well. But thank you so much again to NATUREWALL for kindly gifting us these panels. I'm just so happy with the result. It makes our living room feel so cozy, and it's given us that kind of tone that I really, really wanted to incorporate into this room. So super, super happy. But thank you to you guys as well for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.